Hey guys, Fox here, and welcome to the Community Survival, Episode 1. Now, this survival started the day that the Nether update came out, which was on a Tuesday, and this recording is on a Thursday. So, you may be thinking, what the heck, what's going on? Why are you just now starting the recording? Um, well, to be fair, the beginning of this was quite stressful for me. Had a couple incidents where I got a little bit on the mad side. But as you can see, sort of in front of me now, this is some of the stuff I've prepared, and I'm gonna not in this episode, but probably for the next episode, I'm gonna be building my starter base right here. So make sure to look forward to that. But yeah, so what has happened since the last since this started? Well, you'd think after basically 2 days that I would have more than gold boots, 2 pieces of iron, and respiration tube chainmail helmet. Well, I do. As you can see in this chest with all my richities, I do have some netherite armor, diamond armor. I've got plenty of diamonds to my name, and 3 netherite tools, but I just do not feel comfortable going around with them yet, because A, they're not enchanted, and B, I'm worried I'm going to lose them. Some other things, just got a bunch of heads, which, by the way, we are using a data pack that mobs will drop heads. There are micro blocks from wandering trader heads, and because basically we used a majority of the same data packs from Hermitcraft, we forgot to take out the one that gives us, friggin', these heads. So here you can see I'm now, Doc M77. I've got my own head, actually, because of a incident with a creeper, so that was fun. But the main incident, oh, where my helmet? Oh, there we go. The main incident happened. This is sort of this flag that I'm using. I'm creating a nation. I'm calling it Warstengite, which I will promptly put in the description how it's spelled. It's a weird pronunciation, but it's just what I'm calling it, Warstengite. But this over here is as you guys all know, ominous banner. This is the ominous banner that dropped from the pillager that came raiding me right over here. I was, doing some crafting, and I turned around and they were there. I did manage to kill them, but I forgot to drink milk, which means I had the ominous, what's it called, the little effect that you get. I then proceeded to go to spawn, because I was gonna work on building the nether portal at spawn, and I'll go there. Here. So we've already got a sort of like a cheap highway built to go from place to place. This is where all my iron's been going, these rails here. We've got one of the people in the server lives in the very corner of the world, so we need, I think I did the math, like 21 stacks of railroads. Railroad tracks. Yeah. So, gonna be probably doing a lot of iron mining and getting that finished. I'll definitely take a ride on it in a future episode. Again, you can see we got a rough highway built up, but this is the one I'm interested in. So this is Spawn, where we will be doing, again, Hermitcraft style shopping district. I can tell somebody's already done something. So this is my in-progress shop called Concrete Constructs. So, yeah, that's nice. I don't like these signs here. They are Not helpful. I feel bad for whoever placed them because they had to write out each and every one of these, although a majority of them are like... Wait, hold on. What is that? Hold on. No, don't tell me. Okay. Now, I know this is a prank, because I know none of my stuff's been moved. But I want to go to that coordinate now, just to see what's there. So I'm going to write that down. Yeah, so this is my shop, Concrete Constructs. Right here, this is the diamond block I used to pay for the land, because we don't have a place to put the diamond blocks yet. But I sell sand, gravel. I've got some heads for sale right now, which I'll probably add some more to that soon. I got some free red concrete powder samples, which is nice. So yeah, it's Concrete Constructs, which is not finished being built, as evident by the low walls. This is another shop that's up and coming, called Auction House. I can only assume it's a auction house, and, which looks pretty cool. But, so, I at one point mentioned the fact that I had killed a pillager and got the bad omen effect. Well, as you know, if you go into a village with the bad omen effect, a raid starts. So I came to this spot to build a portal, which I did eventually do. But if you look a little over there, in the distance, you'll notice there's a village. Let's just say I forgot I had the effect, wandered into the village, and promptly started a raid, which I did not survive, and due to the fact that this is a spawn chunk, all of my items despawned. So that's a big, rip. So I also do have I have 2 villagers, which I trapped in this house here, which I'm going to be taking over to my base once I get the surveys built, so that'll probably be like episode 3-ish. But yeah, so that's mostly what's happened so far. I died, lost a netherite pickaxe and sword, got real mad, almost did quit the server, but I stuck through with it. Now I'm back and better than ever. So, mostly just kind of like first episode, showing what's happened so far. Now I will say one thing. For those of you watching this, if you take a big part in this, if you are sort of on the server a lot, I would suggest stop watching the video now, as there might be some spoilers to what might happen to you. So be warned that, you're just going to be disappointed, and I'm going to be disappointed, because just leave the video now. Watch it after you've sort of found what it is, or somebody else has found what it is. So I'm hoping those people are gone, such as Meryl, Squeezy Fresh, Astro Sea Dragon, all you guys. Now, of course, I'm not going to be doing it to Super Kid, because clearly he is on the server right now. But as you guys can see, in this chest, right here, is a pair of golden boots. On said boots is the Curse of Binding. Now, if I grab some stuff like that, a bit of redstone, a zombie, which is going to try and kill me, so I have to go to sleep, and I should have some cobble somewhere. I do have cobble, right? Don't tell me I'm out of cobblestone. Some mid-episode cobble miner. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you make a bow when you mix a bow with 7 cobble and a piece of redstone in a very specific way, you get what's called a dispenser. Now, what's cool about a dispenser is that if you put it in, you put this in there, and I should have, yeah. If you do this, the boots come out. But if the person that those boots, go into their inventory of doesn't have any boots on per se, the boots will go onto their feet. Which means, with Curse of Binding, they can't take them off. So they have to wait until they die, or until they break, to take them off. So, I will grab a bit of coal. Smelt that down to make stone. And then we're going to take a little old trip over to one of our friends' bases and give them a nice little surprise. Again, if one of you who plays on the server is watching, now you may know what the troll is, but you don't know if it's going to you, and if it is going to you, where it's going. So, stop watching now. It's better if you're not prepared. And honestly, you shouldn't even know it was me to begin with. I'll probably tell them later on, but... So, the question is, who do I go to? And here, you know what? I know I don't get a lot of comments, but for those of you watching, put a comment. Where does this go? Leave a comment saying who I should prank next. I will make a little list. Okay. Interesting. I have no idea whose base this is. They're pretty rich. Oh, this is okay. So this is another person. So I'm not going to say their real names for obvious reasons, but I will put I'll just say what their usernames are. So Squeezy Fresh, Meryl, Super Kid, Erwin Bob, Astro Sea Dragon. And are there any other people who... I think that... Oh, Spicy Shannon. And I think that's a majority of the people who take part in it that have, like, bases you can actually go to. Most of the other people don't have active bases yet. So this is, I think, the person I'm going to pull the prank on. So we just need to find a good spot. As you can see, he's already got full netherite armor. So let's just hope he's not gonna use it. Alright, and the trap is set. So with that, thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a comment saying who I should prank next. And, don't forget to scratch that like button to death. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.